Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey Sharon. Hey Tara. So I got received word that there is good something going on down at Civic Park. So I kind of wanted to come over and check out what's going on. I hear loudspeaker, and heard a loudspeaker from a ways away. And then as I was pulling up, I did see lights in the park, or more lights than usual. Maybe they're just brighter. I don't know. Hey Linda. So what we're doing is we're going to go. Hey guys. Yeah, it looks very peaceful. So what do we got going on here? So we're in Civic Park, across from Harborside Academy, the old Ruther. Hey Carmen. Hey Christine. Oh hey, while I have you guys all here, I wanted to say thank you because I had to stop by Sandy's Poppers to pick up my wallet again. And when I was there, they said they had a lot of orders coming in shortly after we left there from all over. They gave me a couple places like Massachusetts, Racine, somewhere in Washington. So kind of wanted to say thank you for that. So hey, hey Melina, hey Linda. So I don't know what's going on here, but sounds like hi. Hello. So hey Lee, hey Sandra. So yeah, I wanted to say thank you before we get too far into this for anybody who offered and everybody who offered support to Sandy's Poppers and watched the live stream. I appreciate it. Yeah. I think, guys, we're in the middle of a church sermon.
He uttered his voice, the earth melted. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Come behold the works of the Lord, who has made desolations in the earth.
What's going on?
He makes wars cease to the end of the earth, Kenosha. He makes all the wars to cease. I was reading an article that was written about what happened here last week, that when believers came together to pray, that article says that peace came back to Kenosha. God causes the wars to cease, people.
Yeah, that would appear what we're...
But in verse 10 is where I want you to hear this. Be still and know I am God. I will be exalted in the earth. In the midst of all this, God says, be still and know I'm God. I'm going to be exalted through this.
I have no idea what's going on.
For some reason, you are the city on a hill. You are the spotlight right now of the whole nation. It's looking at you. And the Lord is saying, keep on shining. Keep on shining even brighter.
Hey, Stefan. Okay, guys. So, I kind of wanted to walk away from that, not for no other reason other than to to be respectful. I'm not exactly sure what the rules are and how it would be if we were filming somebody's church service. However, it is in a public park. So I guess my thing is, I'm kind of conflicted here because I'm not exactly sure what we can and cannot do. Hey, Barbara. So I kind of wanted to show you guys some other things, though, while we're out here. This is Sheridan Road. So as far as on Sheridan Road itself, I did not see any barricades. None. So there is that. So down towards 60th in Sheridan, there used to be barricades. And then over here, you can see traffic coming in from the north. What that usually means is that the barricade is already down, or the barricades are down. Again, we came down to check out what's going down in Civic Park. But again, I'm not exactly sure if it would be appropriate to kind of be in the midst of a group of people that are doing religious practices, I guess is the best way to put it, just because I'll be honest with you, if I was in the midst of something that I found personally, I don't know if I'd want anything in it. So, and if we had gotten here early enough, we probably could have gotten permission to be in there without having to worry about it. But again, I do see other people in there, but I don't know if they're part of this group. So yeah, hold on, I'm going to take my mask down just because I'm a little bit further away from everyone. Now, tonight you might find it a little bit harder to hear me. Not because of any other reason than there's actually a bit of traffic on Sheridan Road tonight. So, kind of want to go over this with you guys. I don't know if you remember me saying that I remember Sheridan being one of the busier roads in Kenosha. So the fact that it was so eerily quiet and that all the lights were down, right? Like there was no light pretty much for almost the entire strip of this road. And the fact that it is back up and running, you've got people using Sheridan Road, coming down Sheridan Road, so there is all that. The barricades across the street, those are gone. I don't think anybody said that church services weren't okay. What I was saying is that I don't want to be disrespectful to their religion and what they're doing by just inviting myself in with a camera on. I don't know if that's disrespectful or discourteous to them. Again, we're not here to antagonize people. We're here to kind of show what's going on in Kenosha. And the last thing I need to do is kind of be antagonistic of people that are being peaceful. So, yeah, there's that. So, again, for those that are just tuning in, this is just to kind of show people what's going on in my community, show people how things are going. I am not a actual reporter, so Gary, if you want to find somewhere else and stream somebody else, you're more than welcome to. So yeah, there's that. I came over because I didn't know what was going on. I heard something was going on. I just wanted to see what was up. Yeah, actually, let's take a look at that while we're down here. So what you will notice is that the barricades to the courthouse are still up. And what I mean by that is across the street, you have no barricade, right? So I don't know if you guys remember, but over there it used to be barricaded off. And then over here, you'll see that there are still barricades. So there are actual barricades here. And this road right here, this is going to be 56th, and that is direct, kind of the road that's directly in front of the courthouse. Yep. So I was actually just about to show that barricade. As far as like this particular fence is still up. Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, it would look like a normal Friday night. So there's that. So I'm not sure exactly what I can and cannot do. Anyone who knows me knows that I am someone that sometimes does kind of will respectfully test the limits of what the limitations are. So what we may do is we may walk all the way around. Hello. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of follow the fence, go all the way around. And as I'm sure you guys know, just to recap, I did kind of hear that something was going on down here. I got a text message from someone that says, hey, there's people in the park. I wish I had, when I asked what was going on, they said they didn't know, so I just came over to check it out. No, there's no protesters. It looks like there's a church service of some sort happening over there. And the reason why we didn't stay is quite simple. I don't know what... I didn't want to be disrespectful or rude to them. They're in the process of conducting their worship, so I think the better thing for me to do would have been to... Look at... I'm serious, guys. This is actually pretty good. Traffic is flowing on Sheridan, so that's a good sign. But again, I'm not exactly sure how to go be respectful about that, or if there is a respectful way, or if just being present with a camera on without permission is disrespectful. Again, I'm not here to antagonize anyone. So yeah, it's a peaceful night in Kenosha. Now again, we're not... I did not wear my press thingy. I should probably go back to the car and get that. Which we're going to do, just because we can. Is Corey okay? I didn't know that anything was wrong with Corey. It does. So if you'll notice, again, so there's this, and then we're going to go around. We're going to come over here, because I do see an officer sitting over there. I don't know what the rule is, again, about pressing buttons. So the fence goes all the way around the entire block. So you've got a church within within the barricade. And I know it's kind of hard to see, but hold on, I got to turn the brightness up on my screen. So there is that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way around. I'm actually going to go back to my car. We're going to grab my press badge, just because, again, I don't know what the limitations are. He's waving at you. I don't know who that is. So, yeah. This is where we are. I'm sure that you will see what appear to be National Guard inside the perimeter of the fence. Looks like they've got a kind of like a revolving entrance, or enter one gate, close, then open the other side of the gate. Looks like they have two of them. Looks like they have a gate specifically to open in front of the carport. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is what's going on. Oh, the sheriff waved. Ah, gotcha. I didn't see that, guys. I'm kind of trying to take a look at the surroundings. make sure that I'm not like crossing any line that is there that I may not be aware of. Again, when we come out on these little jaunts, it's to kind of take a look at the town. Obviously, this is the newest edition. I'm not sure how long this is going to be up. I guess the question that I would have is this a structure that is going to be kind of here over a long period of time after after some things are done, or if this is just something that it has. So yeah, there's that. So we're gonna come up here and then cut across. You have our Kenosha train depot, the Amtrak, or the Metro, I'm sorry, that you can jump on, take a trip down to Chicago. Oddly enough, I'm weird like that. I don't take the trains to Chicago. I tend to drive because apparently I like to, spend money on gas. But I think the other thing, the reality is that I don't like to, if I want to leave, I want to leave. I don't want to have to say, okay, we may have to find an earlier train, or there we are. So we're kind of back, kind of. Yeah, I'm not sure about the rumors. Yeah, there's no curfew. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. Yeah, for a second there, I don't know if you guys saw, but actually what happened is that we hit an area that was kind of, I don't know, poor for reception. Now, I do know that some of these buildings, so there's the safety building, right? This, if I remember right, is a law office. It's an old house that was converted into a law office, or into office space. Then more law offices, and then there's another law office over here. They have you can see the train on the tracks up there. These are actual office buildings that were here originally as office buildings. They were never residential, so there is that. But like I said, there are some residential places, as you can see over there. Some of these residential houses were actually turned into kind of like almost office spaces for law firms and things of that nature. Now, I'll be honest with you, I was not aware of this fence the other day, and I'm not even sure if this is new. I want to go out on a limb and say no, but I'm not going to confirm that. And the reason why I say that is that there's a porta potty on the inside. So normally, if you have a fence structure with a porta potty on the inside, that usually means that it's construction of some sort. So my critical thinking skills aren't all that bad. So the areas, the neighborhood around the Kenosha County Courthouse is not exactly well-to-do, I would say. I actually have lived in this area of town as well, right over, I want to say about 3 blocks south of here and 1 block east. I grew up in this area, and then we moved over to 28th and 40th. And yeah, this is all parts of town that, you could definitely say were well traveled by kids, right? But hold on. So we're gonna grab something out of the cart real quick. Alright, so what we're going to do is this. Sorry guys. Alright, so that's closed. So I don't know if you can hear from over here, but you can actually hear what appears to be music. Let me see here. Oh yeah, definitely a quiet night. I mean, if I'm being fair, yes, it kind of is. But again, it's... Hi. Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes it's hard for me to kind of talk about the more not so bright things about Kenosha. But just like any city, we have low-income areas, areas of town that are a bit more poverty, not a bit more, they're poverty-stricken compared to other areas. But I just need to remember that that's basically any city, right? So, as you guys can hear, there is something going on in the park. Looks like, again, a church service. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or rude, so that's why we haven't kind of gone in there. Maybe what we can do is kind of all right, what's going on? No, I don't wear a Fitbit. My sister keeps yelling at me to kind of get something and wear it so I can kind of keep track of if I'm exercising. And I don't do that because exercise, I don't even know what that is. No, the reality is actionnetwork.org petition, something like that. So what is a site that is being shared, I guess is the question. If somebody wants to tell me what that's about. I don't have the... Oh no, I'm not trying to engage in E5, but whatever, I'm just here to kind of document things. So yeah, that's what's going on down here. But I actually have to go meet someone in a little bit to do some more artwork, or to complete more artwork. Or she's going to complete the artwork. I hope she doesn't mind me giving her name, but she was on the live stream last night. Basically, her name is Steflin, and Steflin, I know I'm saying that wrong. Every time I say it, I want to say Devlin, but it's Steflin. But the point is that we're going to be going over there in a little bit. I'm supposed to meet her as she does more art on the mural that we did a live stream on last night for Mercado Media. She's going to kind of go ahead and update that. So, oh, hey, look at this. Scoops. Scoops is awesome. Actually, I want to see this, so I'm going to check this out. So check this out. So You're Worth It, Robin's Art. You got the Bill of Rights. Looks like somebody put up the Ten Commandments. This is looks like a swell studio, which looked like it had a lot of let's be better human, let's be better humans. So here we are with the Stella again. To kind of finish my thought from earlier, we're going to be heading over to the area of 63rd and 24th to kind of watch Stefan go ahead and do more artwork for Mercado Media since he wasn't able to be here last night. I know that CJ said he was going to try and drag him back, but I don't know if anybody has seen Mercado, but I mean, I can't imagine anybody dragging that man anywhere that he doesn't want to, or that he can't fit into the schedule. He normally just shows up and he does his thing. Good man. So here we are. I'm actually here because what I'd love to do is kind of show you one of the other favorite places that we have here for me and my children. And it's no surprise that they're all either ice cream or popcorn places. So this is Scoops, and what you'll notice right across the street is Stella Hotel and Ballroom. Right across the street is Scoops, and we're gonna go in and see if they'll let us kind of do a quick walk around. Hold on. Yes, Mercado is on his way to Louisville. So that's going to be one of the big reasons why he can't come back and do the artwork right away. So hold on. So as you can see, they've won a few Best of Kenosha County. So what we're going to do is stick our head in and see if... Hey, is Julie here? All right.
Are they still open?
Yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Are you guys still open? Okay. Oh, we got some others straggling along, so made it just in time. If you're gonna close, we'll come back different time. No, because we got another group still, so that they're gonna be another 10 minutes or so. Yeah, okay. No, thanks anyway. You too.
Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to let him in. So you said she's not going to be back for a little bit? The board up. Could we do a quick walkthrough? Alright guys, so here we are. We're in Scoops. Just wanted to make sure that they're okay with us doing a quick walkthrough. So, yeah. This place is actually really awesome. I met them from my place of work. Once I met them, they said come in and check them out. That's what I did. Came in and kind of checked it out, and then there we go. Look at all this. So Scoops Ice Cream Parlor, really great place. And then yeah, so this is what we got going on. So we can't stay long there, closing soon. In fact, I kind of want to get out of their hair. Maybe we can come. And I know that I talked to the owner, and her and I are going to sit down and do an interview, as she's a business owner here in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So we kind of want to Isn't this awesome? Like, this place is so cool. You got arcade classics, little arcades. There's Pac-Man, Galaga. So there's that. So we're gonna kind of get out of here, let them do their thing. This is the board that they put up at close. So we're gonna kind of walk out. It's pretty awesome out here. So it's a great ambiance. You can see the light strings, light fixtures. So yeah, there's that. That's actually pretty cool. Kind of really love. Like I said, I spent a lot of time in the downtown area. So when I say I've been places, Kenosha is kind of spread out, but not big. So a lot of times we spent our time in the downtown area, whether it was at Civic Park, whether it was at Library Park, which oddly enough is right over here. So there is that. Hello. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Enjoying the nice weather and some ice cream, huh?
That's great. Live streaming?
Yeah, I got to do kind of show people what's going on in our community, and that it's nice to have things up and kind of running again.
It is. This is nice. We were just saying the very same thing a week ago. This was a disaster area. You know?
Yeah, we got impacted hard, but I think a lot of the community and the businesses have kind of pulled themselves together.
Live here.
Yeah.
We really do.
So
Those people that didn't live here, those are the ones that caused the damage. A lot of them were busted. And drove in. And the car lot was ruined. And
yeah, the car lot was a huge loss. That poor person wound up sucking up a lot of damages on that. And I do remember that there was other independent media that was trying to help them put it out. They just couldn't get to it in time. So
They were
luck.
saying in the newspaper that they called for the fire department, and the fire department didn't come.
I mean, I didn't get to read any of the articles on that. I've kind of heard a lot of the same things, but I'd prefer to kind of read it. And again, I wasn't there. Unfortunately, it's almost like a
It's in the newspaper this
yeah.
week, so
It's one of those double-edged sword though, where you say, why didn't they come? But at the same time, there was a lot of stuff going on. So did you want them to be in that kind of a mix? So it's almost like
right, if you can't protect the people that come in to protect or put out fires and stuff, I wouldn't go.
well, I mean, again, I don't know all the facts. I can kind of see both sides a little bit. You want them to be there to put it out. At the same time, you got to worry about the safety and everything that's going on. So
Yeah, that's paramount.
so
There's a lot of damage. I mean,
there's a lot of damage. Yeah. So the B&O office store, of course. The probation and parole office.
that was one of my customers too.
I think, of course, we all know that Uptown got hit pretty hard. You had the mattress store, a couple other businesses along that strip that got hit pretty hard too. So,
Camera shop, I don't know, that burned down too.
yep, Road Camera Shop got.
They're not going to rebuild from what we read.
I think
in
it.
the newspaper as well. He said
Yeah.
it wasn't good.
I think that if it has to be the right thing, right? So there was a gaming store downtown that said they weren't going to reopen. They had lost everything, that they weren't going to reopen, and then somebody did a live stream, video game live stream, and they raised all the money, and then they announced that they were going to reopen again. So I don't want to be the person that said it's never is never. Hope is always paramount. So all we can do is hope that people, the businesses rebuild and kind of bring back what we.
I was mentioning to her, hopefully they'll bring back, turn it into a positive. We have all the stuff rebuilt, more modern, nicer locations, nicer looks. So it's possible.
Yeah, it's doable. It would take a lot of work and obviously a lot of money, and that's what it comes down to: is there enough money to be able to rebuild it?
I also like the fact that we pedaled our bikes around a few days afterwards. We saw people pulling together, covering the bad stuff and making good stuff out of it.
Yep.
A
Lot of artwork.
Positive note.
A lot of
that was
artwork.
Really good.
Yeah, and I think my hope is that a lot of those buildings that were damaged, they're almost institutional structures to Kenosha itself. So to leave just kind of like a blank space or nothing there, I can't imagine that they kind of want that as a reminder. I would hope that they're going to. And again, they may have announced that they're not going to. Something can change that, right? So that's what the hope is.
But
So.
I think they're asking the federal government now to kick in whatever the money is that's deficient to make it happen.
Yeah, I read that there was a commitment of some money from federal agencies or from the current administration, but
Glad
yeah.
to see that buildings like this didn't go down, this one didn't go down.
Yeah, this is also kind of a staple of Kenosha, right? It used to be quite a few buildings before it became the Stella, so those are all good things too. So we're gonna kind of keep walking around. I appreciate you guys' time. You guys have a wonderful night.
Good Labor Day.
You too. Thank you. So yeah, guys. That's what's going on here. We're just kind of cruising around town. We're gonna actually head back in a minute because I do have to go meet. Oh, actually, I gotta go soon. It's almost 8:30. We were told, or Stefan says she's gonna be working on that between 8:30 and 9. I think what we might do is just keep the camera on. That way we don't have to end and restart the stream. So I want you guys to see, this is something that hadn't been on before. The Stella has kind of a rooftop, I think it's either a bar or restaurant or just basically seating so that you can go check it out, which is really nice.
Watch some of your lives. You were out here, right? During
Yeah.
everything? Yeah, I watched some of your lives. Do you want some chicken wings for free?
Is it, guys? I don't know if it's a bad thing to say yes. Does that put my integrity in question?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I would definitely love
just
to.
for, giving us all the live feed. And
No,
everything.
yeah, I would love to. I wanted to stop, but like,
You deserve a break, man.
oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm sorry. What's your name?
Luke.
Luke. really, really awesome. So I'm not gonna end the live stream. I'm just gonna kind of grab it and see if we can go. Can I try the OG Buffalo hot? And then
You want like a smorgasbord? We'll give you a whole smorgasbord of everything.
whatever, you know what? Whatever you recommend. But if you have a minute, I'd love to talk to you guys. Also, so Mr. Wings, where are you guys out of?
Right at Kenosha, Wisconsin.
So where's? Oh, I'm better question. Is your location over here?
So right now, follow us on Facebook, MrWings.com, or Mr. Wings on Facebook. We're just doing pop-ups. So right
Okay.
now, our home base on Tuesday, Fridays is at Swedish American Club.
Okay.
And then we're here at Public Brewing tonight, Saturday, Sunday.
Nice.
Wednesday nights at Pets Beer Garden. Tuesday, Fridays at Swedish. And we're at like 6 different places throughout the month.
So real quick, if
Yes.
people wanted to find out where you are, though,
Yes.
you said they could go to your Facebook page.
Facebook, Mr. Wings, and that's where we have a whole calendar there, and you can find everything.
That is awesome because the beer garden, they do the thing on Friday nights for family movies and everything. And now, who is the owner? Is that you or?
Manny, this is Mr. Wings here.
Hey, Mr. Wings.
Tell them about the Facebook page.
Yes.
So our Facebook page, if you like us, follow us. That's where we're going to post most of our stuff. You can also follow our website if you don't have Facebook. It's probably on Facebook Live, but if you share it, it's MrWingsWI.com. We share all our locations. What's super nice, we like working with the community. So as you can kind of do like a little roundabout, you see like where we're at now at Public Brewery. We can be downtown, uptown, over on the highway, parks, all kinds of stuff. Definitely check us out. And if what's nice, if you go to hours and locations on our website, if you're not sure how to get there, just click on the link that's posted. It will literally connect to your phone and give you turn-by-turn directions straight to your phone so you can find us and try our wings.
Okay, so I just kind of want to repeat that site for everybody. So it was MrWingsWI.com, and if they go there, they can pull up where you're going to be and, you know, times and dates.
And if anything too, if ever any private events or any catering, just go to our contact us, shoot us an email, and we'll respond back, you know, quickly if we can do any tailgate parties, birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, you name it, DJ parties, whatever, we're available.
Catering, I'm going to assume you get.
Yep.
So if I had a big order that I wanted to treat my
Absolutely.
employees or my coworkers to, I could call you guys and say, hey,
And you'll get
Manny.
one of our great staff members. You know, shout out to the crew that we have here. Everyone's awesome. We do our job, and we are licensed throughout the city of Kenosha. So if it's as long as it's Kenosha, we can pop up and give you a quote at least if it's anything private.
That is awesome. And how long have you been in business, if you don't mind my asking?
So it's been 2020 has been a weird year. So it's been about maybe 5 months now.
Okay.
This month. So we're a fairly new company. It's just a vision in the sense, you know, some people got affected with COVID, so I was one of them, and unfortunately got laid off. It was a blessing in disguise, so I wanted to give back and kind of do what we bring something special to Kenosha.
So I like to hear that kind of a story. You took something that some people could view as a negative, right? Oh man, times are tough, and you turned it around and built yourself a business that is working on pop-ups. You have the only overhead is basically what you bring with you, and you can get people to help you out by saying, hey, that is awesome.
And I think one of the best things about our pop-ups is we love to play our music, whether it's hip-hop, R&B, EDM, rock, alternative, classics, old school hip-hop, and just serve good food and good wings. And if you like them, we like to hear the feedback. We're very interactive on our Facebook and our social media. So check us out. So again, as always, if you follow our page, thank you. Thank you to my crew, as always.
Look at these guys. These are hard workers here. I haven't seen them stop working since I walked up. I do like it. As I came around the corner, I heard the music, and it feels good, right? After everything that's going on.
It's very local. We're very local based. Everything we do is very local.
And I will say the best thing about being a pop-up is that we don't stick to one location. We're very fortunate to meet different walks of life, people, different crowds, cliques, whatever. Everyone can come together at once. So if you see our pop-ups come through, you'll meet some really good people.
And I can't even recommend it enough. I know this is my first time seeing you guys, but right away you guys were like, hey, come back, come check us out. And I appreciate that. And look at this. I'm not going to dip my camera all the way in there. That'd be a little unsanitary, but look at that, guys. And then I just kind of want to show you a couple things before we keep moving on. So there's a card. Let's go ahead and flip this over. Look at that. So again, if you don't have Facebook, it's MrWingsWI.com. Otherwise, go to Facebook and like their Facebook page. And I just got to do this because, look it, they took care of me.
There's all kinds of players
Guys, look at that. I mean, you've got a fan for life. I'm a wing guy, so you got a fan for life. That's for sure. So.
And we will be at Public all weekend, all Labor Day weekend. So shout out to them for having us. You know, awesome brewery. They're moving right down the street on the corner. Beautiful building. We cannot wait for them to open.
On that corner where they're doing the construction?
Where the light is, yep. That's going to be Public's new location.
That is a huge spot, too.
Crazy.
That is nice. So
check them out, man. Come out if you've never been to Public. We highly recommend it. I've been coming here for years. Good people, great people behind the bar, brewery-wise, everything. Come on out.
So, last thing before we go, I just wanted to say what I've been saying. Thank you very much for your time. And the other part is thank you for showing other people that Kenosha is on the rebound, it's bouncing back, that we're doing what we have to do as a community, and it is just that, it's community. So thank you for taking a negative that people could say is a negative and turning it into a positive and being out here, bud. No problem. You guys enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you for your time. You guys rock. Thank you so much. I don't even know what I'm going to do with myself now. Have a nice night, guys. All right, so here's what's going on. I just got word from Stefan that she is actually already over, or she's on her way. Sorry, she is on her way over to 63rd and 24th. Now, check this out. I bet you most people won't know what that is. If you're from Kenosha, you will know exactly what that is. That is also a Kenosha institution that, from what I remember, has only had 2 locations. So there is that. I don't know if I mean if we had 40 ability to record things, I'll be honest with you, I think I would have turned that off because I'm not that big of a jerk. I wouldn't want people to smell the food and be like, oh, but thank you for that. And guys, that wasn't me, that was them. That was Manny, and that was everybody over there that was like, hey, come back. We want to, we've watched you. Come get something. And I would recommend it. So again, guys, that is MrWingsWI.com. They're actually going to be down in the Kenosha area at Public Brewery all weekend long for the Labor Day weekend, which is pretty awesome, right? So yeah, if you have an opportunity this Labor Day weekend, get out, come down and check them out. Come see for yourself how Kenosha is really doing. I mean, I can keep doing the camera thing. I love to give you guys tours, but please come out if you guys want. Just come support the community. That is the fastest way that Kenosha is going to rebuild, is to go ahead and have people come out and spend money in the community. Now, I don't know if you were listening to Manny's story there. It's actually a phenomenal one. Manny lost his job at the start of the pandemic, and he took that negative, he turned it into a positive, which is phenomenal, right? And he opened his own business. It's a pop-up business. Yo, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, please go right ahead. I was just talking about how phenomenal the story is for you guys, and saying that people need to be down here this weekend checking you guys out.
Definitely. We'll be here at Public Brewery this Saturday and Sunday. What is
It's Lakota,
L-A-K.
O-T-A.
O-T-A.
There, see the second one.
Nice. Okay.
And there you guys go. And again, I can't thank you guys enough. I'm going to keep, I appreciate it. And I'm going to keep talking about it because I think it's a phenomenal story that you guys are out in the community weeks later.
Of course, the way everything was handled, everything the situation was, just trying to come back up from even COVID and whatever else is going on.
Yeah, it's almost like everything's gotten hit hard, but people aren't going to let that keep them down.
Yeah, no,
and I love to see that.
Definitely can.
So
it brings the community stronger.
Yeah, and if you have 2 choices, right? Kind of like Manny did. He had 2 choices. He could, be bummed out about it. And it's okay to be bummed out for like 10, 15 minutes, right? And it's his story. I don't want to keep telling his story because it's a phenomenal story, but you can be mad about it and then dust yourself off and, do something about it. So, hey, say hi to the people again.
Mac.
Mac. You're awesome. Tell Manny I said thank you. Tell the guys I said thank you. You guys are all phenomenal. I'm gonna make a lap around and then we're gonna go do some artwork. So hopefully you'll catch us doing that too.
Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good one, man.
Yep, you too, bud.
Enjoy those wings, though.
I'm gonna try to. So yeah, as you guys can see, this is the downtown area. All the lights are back up. Look at that. The downtown area is bright. It is bright and lit up. People are out enjoying themselves. People are doing wonderful things. So yeah, I just kind of want to keep showing the community where I'm from, how things are going. Life kind of dealt us a bad hand, but people aren't saying, oh yeah, that's how we want to end things. So yeah, so here we are. We are down on 6th Avenue in Kenosha. So this is an area that used to have right there, that used to be a Walgreens. In fact, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look hard enough, right where the brick is above the door, you can actually still see Walgreens where the sign sat for decades. Guys, let's take it easy. I don't know what's going on in there, but from what I've seen, Michelle's good people. Let's take it easy, huh? And again, I'll go through the comments later, but let's keep it nice and peaceful. So yeah, I don't want to walk through, so I'm going to go around. But I kind of want to show you, this is Rustic Road, and hopefully I don't get my ass ran over. So as you can see, people are out enjoying, playing cards, enjoying music, enjoying food, company. So businesses are back open down here. I got awesome food from MrWingsWI.com. That's the thing that we kind of want to look at. So we're going to come around. Where am I at? Okay. We're going to go down one more block, come around, and then we're going to go meet Steflin. Now, we've got some other stuff going on over here. Hey, Michelle. I'll reach out to you later. I don't know what's going on, but guys, we need to be nice and we need to be courteous of each other in the comments, please. So yeah, look at over there. You've got other businesses open. Sassy Bees, right? That's awesome. They got their doors or the windows open. They've got people on the patio. They've got people inside. Oh, Wine Knot is open. That is a good thing, right? So, look at that. You got people outside at the Wine Knot, people going on. You can see people inside. Hopefully you guys got to be here for the we got to do the tour of Mike Bjorn's yesterday, which was nice. It was nice to see. Oh, I love this part of the building, not even gonna lie. So, color changing lights, right? Pretty cool, right? A little flair to our little lakeside town. Nice little flair. I'm not sure what we got going on over here, but we've got people standing outside, and I'm hoping that's a good thing. Oh, what do we got going on here? Hey, guys, be nice. Seriously. Positivity, remember? Tour of Kenosha. Show how the community is being together. So what's going on here? Hey guys. My name's Lakota. I'm a local media guy here.
Yay!
Hey.
That's
Over
the man
here?
you want to talk to right there.
It's the man. David's, okay. So what's going on here, if you don't mind me asking?
So this is, well, the truck is the Center for Collaborative Research, and then this projection is my own work. And what I'm doing is basically compiling images that then morph and change and never repeat. So this is made with a program called Max MSP.
I can see that now. That is cool. And now it looked like it started one thing, and now I can see people.
Yeah.
That is slick. So, what brings you out here? I mean, just kind of want to share.
Stacy runs Dakini Healing Arts, and I run a space next door. And so I was actually projecting the images on the window or in the window.
Okay.
And then all this craziness happened. So just putting it out here.
And it's a wonderful night for it to be out here. It's not too hot. It's nice and nice little breeze off the lake. And that, oh, look guys, it's changing again. That is so slick.
Eventually you'll see words like "We the People" show up and "Black Lives Matters" and "Vote," and they just fade in and out.
That is awesome.
So, but we never know when they're going to show up. It's all random.
Yeah, you have to watch for a while.
Okay.
And it just gets cooler and cooler.
Well, I've been here for only a couple minutes, and it's been pretty cool. So, you guys have businesses down here, I take it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Stacy does, yeah.
Stacy does?
It's primarily my studio space.
Okay.
With this organization. So we have a printing press inside the truck.
Okay.
We work with kids and we work with people in the community, printmaking and doing that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Paper making too, yeah.
That is awesome. So one of the things that I like to do is while I'm out on these little jaunts is kind of tell people about the local businesses and if they, what it is that you do and how people can reach you if there is a service that they may want to take a look into. So if I could just get a little more information about you and your business, I'd really appreciate it.
I'm Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
I have Dakini Healing Arts. It's on the other side of this building.
Okay.
5603 7th Avenue.
Okay.
I'm a Chinese medicine practitioner, and I share my space with two massage therapists, Dirk Ingram and Crystal Rose.
Okay.
I have been here for 12 years.
Wow.
And you can reach me at 262-496-5642.
Okay. So
please tell me your name. I didn't catch it.
Oh, my name is Lakota with Lakota Lichtwalt Media.
Hi, Lakota.
I'm a local guy here. I've been covering things since August 23rd. It's one thing to kind of get all that other stuff. I want to kind of get back out into the community and show people that stuff like this, right?
Yes.
Kenosha is bouncing back.
Yes,
We've got people that are doing wonderful things.
More important than ever because I think people are a little leery to get out downtown, and it's beautiful imagery and showing that we're coming back alive again, and you don't need to be afraid to come down here. And
not at all.
Yeah.
And I think that was kind of the whole thing. Most of the viewers that I have are locals, and they'll take a look and say, "Hey, how's it looking down there tonight?" And sometimes, you'll hear people that say, "Is it peaceful tonight?" And I think it's just yes, it's been peaceful actually for a while, and I want people to see that so that I think something that I was talking about before is that if you guys want to help the community of Kenosha. If you're from Kenosha and you want to help the community of Kenosha, come on down, check things out, spend a little money, reinvest. And that's how we're going to actually, I feel that we're going to build a little bit faster is if we're actually out here supporting our businesses by spending our money.
Ours is a not-for-profit. And come around and see the truck.
Okay.
This was donated to us.
This was donated. Wow.
So this is the Center for Collaborative Research.
Okay.
David and I ran a not-for-profit print shop in Chicago called Anchor Graphics. And when we moved up here 4 years ago, after 30 years in Chicago, and she gave us this truck, this is now our traveling print shop and paper making. And we're taking it up to Milwaukee tomorrow to do some silk screening. But there's an etching press inside, and there's paper making, and all of our equipment from Columbia College, Chicago, has been trucked up to Milwaukee and is in storage. So we don't have a bricks and mortar. We just have the truck. But we went to the Boys and Girls Club here. We've been to Milwaukee. We've been to Chicago. We've been to Madison. We just take it out.
So
We
cool.
work with veterans and kids. And
So this is you get out and kind of give back to the community by now. When you go out, what do kids do? They get to make their own.
Yes, they make their own prints. We
That
roll
is
out
so-
the etching press, and we have on our Facebook page. There's little kids or our blog. There's little girls cranking the press through and holding up
That
their
is so
prints.
awesome.
So that's part of what we do. And right now he's got the setup for the slides, but normally, or the images, normally we roll out, you know, this is an elevator, a lift elevator. We can roll out the etching press.
That is nice. I see that now. Yeah. So lift to get the heavy equipment back into the bus here.
Yeah, we just push a button here.
Uh-huh.
And it raises it up, and then it puts it inside.
That is so awesome.
So we, for quite a while, with the 4 years we've been here, we were just the Boys and Girls Club 3 or 4 times, I think. Just out and about the whole area. And so now we're sort of tentatively doing it again. We're a little afraid to get too close to a lot of people
Right.
because of the virus.
Yep.
But Milwaukee tomorrow we're going to do Get Out the Vote and Black Lives Matter silk screens and read to people and all of that.
That is awesome.
So, yeah.
So where are you guys going to be at in Milwaukee if people wanted to come up and check you out?
Oh, we're going to be at the Marshall Building on Buffalo, the corner of Buffalo and can't remember, but it's the
Okay.
It's actually posted on Facebook.
Gotcha. So what is your guys' Facebook?
Mine is Marilyn Prop.
Okay.
And we also are the Center for Collaborative Research, which
Okay.
I'll give you a card.
That would be awesome. Let me just put this down.
And we're actually going to be changing our name back to Anchor eventually. But anyway, that, and I'll give you one of my cards too, so you can get this. Well, yeah, I'll give you one.
So look at that, guys. So they're going to be in the Marshall Building in Milwaukee tomorrow. So if you guys want to go check some stuff out, they're going to be doing prints. I'm sure they would love the support. That would be great. Milwaukee is a great town. And look at this. So it looks like it's some sort of transitional artwork. So that is so cool.
And here's our personal website and all that.
Okay.
And, that's just for you personally, so you have my name. And
Okay.
there's that's our blog.
Sounds good. So what I want to do is I want to take this part and we'll show that to the viewers. So
Okay.
there you guys go. Go check that out. I'll actually post this to the, link this in the comments whenever we're done with the live stream tonight. But this is actually really cool. So again, I want to thank you, Marilyn, for your time.
Thank you.
You have been very wonderful, and I want to say thank you for your help and service to the community. It's good to see people out
We've
here.
been here 4 years, and we love Kenosha.
It's such it's kind of like the perfect in-between town. You know what I mean? It's got, you can kind of get downtown if you're feeling nostalgic for a big city feel, while at the same time it being nice and quiet.
We love it. We moved here after 30 years in Chicago, so we're happy.
And I'm glad. Well, thank you for being here. I'm just going to
so
give you a
Thank
little
you.
thank you.
Thanks for
Hey.
showing off our.
Yeah, no, I love it. Like I said, this is actually really, really cool. And Stacy, do you have a website that people can kind of?
I do. www.dakinihealingarts.com.
Okay. And I'm assuming that everything is by appointment only?
That is correct.
Okay, so they definitely want to contact your website or the number that you gave us earlier if they wanted to come in and check you out.
Contact the number I gave earlier, not my website.
Gotcha. So I want to thank you both, everybody, for their time. And thank you for being out in the community. Like I said, this is I think this is an important thing for people to see.
Lakota, can I add one more thing? If they did not say this, when the boards come off the windows, this will go back into the window.
Okay.
So it'll be an ongoing, 3 nights a week or 4 nights a week. It'll be probably from 7 to 10.
Okay.
It'll be just running.
That is awesome. So if you guys, whenever this isn't back up, they'll have it back up in the window over here on.
Right next door to Dakini.
Sounds good. And right next door to Dakini. So am I pronouncing that right?
Yes.
Dakini. So
3 times as big.
3 times as big. So that's a good thing. Please come check it out, guys. Get down here, check things out so that you can see that Kenosha is bouncing back the way it's supposed to. How you doing again, bud? All right. Thank you guys for your time, and you have a wonderful night.
You too. Take care.
So this is the Gravity Gaming. They're going to be back too. That's always a good thing. They did get their funds, so I'm really glad to see that they're going to be out. Hey, Stefan, I know I'm running late. I promise I'm on my way. We want to check out what you're doing. What you're doing is important too, so we want to get over there and check that out. Look at this. Look at this. Downtowner, right? They've got their rooftop bar and lounge area up and running. So we're gonna wait for this car to go. Lights all on. People are here. So check this out. Got a lot of stuff going on down here. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of patrons inside, but I do know that I did see people up top when I was standing on the corner there. Do see some people here. I'm still lugging around a box of wings. I'm gonna go share these with Stefan because Stefan is cool. We're gonna kind of keep walking here. Now the funny thing is that we have no sidewalk access here. So as much as I say I shouldn't be walking in the street, sorry about that, I have to walk in the street. So here we are, kind of keep the camera slightly higher. We got this going on. So we'll be cutting right through Civic Park on the way back to my vehicle. We're gonna stay live as we head over that way. By design, I don't want to turn off my live stream and then have to restart it. That makes no sense. Yeah, no mailboxes yet. I'll be honest with you, I think the only mailboxes, and I definitely could be wrong about this, guys, it's not one of those things that I paid attention to. But if I remember right, there wasn't a lot of mailboxes downtown to begin with. I think they were closer to the post office here. But yeah, that's what we got going on here. I'm not even lying, I'm drooling. So we've got this, we're gonna be crossing here. And again, I really like the fact that we've got Sheridan back up and running. You see a lot of traffic, or more traffic, right? So you do see traffic on Sheridan Road, which, you know, is kind of, most people don't realize, a major thoroughfare for Kenosha, right? Most people took, if you're heading up to the lakefront in Racine, 9 times out of 10 you're taking Sheridan. No, it's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. I just want to get out of your way. Huh?
You need prayer for anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Jesus loves you, bro.
All right, Stefan, I'm coming, but I'm gonna share your wings because I'm gonna share these wings because I'm late. I know I don't see this. Ah. Guess who I found, guys? Guess who I see? Guess who I see?
And the leaders that they meet with, and the people that they pray for.
Oh my goodness. Here's some of my favorite people. CJ. I'm actually heading over that way. I guess Stefan is putting some up for Mikado. He said he sent something over to her, so he wanted to get that put up, and she's going to take care of it. I know they're really awesome, and I don't know what to do. I got to go share them with Stefan because you know, it'd be bogus for showing up late and not giving her some of the wings. So these are some of my favorite people. I do know these people. I'm not going to announce their names because they're going to do that on their own if they want to. But it's good to see you guys. I'm running late, and come see me because we got to get that other stuff taken care of. I know that you were talking about that. All right, see you guys later. Thank you.
Inside the walls of a church, but they would go out. God, may this be a spark for us to go out.
Looks like he's still here. I thought he was leaving too. I wasn't. I'm not mad. I just I keep saying goodbye to the guy, thinking that he's leaving, and he's still here. So you'll get another goodbye if I see him. Heading over to see Stefan. So yeah. Head over here. So. That is possible. I don't know what's going on. I heard somebody say, hey. I'm going to keep going. So, yeah, I mean, he could still be going to Kentucky. I don't know. I'm not going to judge the man. I keep telling him goodbye. I'll talk to him later. And then I turn around and I see him. So, yeah. Stefan, I know I'm late. I'm bringing food though. I hope that that absolves me of being late. So, yeah, guys. So we're gonna go check out where Stefan is. We're gonna go check out this artwork. She got something from Mercado Media to kind of get some stuff done. So she's taking care of that. We're gonna go meet her. Hold on, give me a second here. Trying to get in the car. You know what's funny is, not to talk crazy, but I've been dragging butt all day. Dragging ass all day. So then turn around and after dragging butt all day, I have picked up a little bit of energy. And now we are on our way to go see Stefan. I will go actually check that out. We're gonna go check out the dyno. We're gonna actually check out a lot of the places that were impacted by the events of the last couple weeks. So what I'm gonna do is right now we want to get over to where Stefan is, because again I told her I would be there and I'm already late. So yeah, honestly, that was a happenstance. I happened to be walking through on my way to get my car. Next thing you know, we run into CJ of CJ TV. And again, what we're doing right now is we're driving over to meet Stefan, who did the artwork last night on 63rd Street and 24th Avenue, and what we're hoping to do is kind of document her doing that, adding some more positivity to the mural. Hopefully we're not too late. Hopefully she hasn't gotten too far. Yeah, I know. I feel bad, like I said, but if I'm being no, we're not going to be honest. Actually, I'm going to be honest. If we're being honest, I'm known for being late. Like, that is my go-to move. If you want me to show up somewhere at a specific time, you need to tell me a good 15 to 30 minutes prior to when you want me there. So if the event starts at 2, you need to tell me to be there at 1:30. That's not that is not a joke. My own sister from another mister, she intentionally told me the start time of a wedding was different because she knew that the likelihood of me being late was very, very real. Very real. Not even a joke. So yeah. I didn't actually pay attention to that. I am trying to manage holding on to the camera, the stabilizer as I drive, and keep an eye on the road and keep an eye on the let's not talk about what we're doing. From what I understand, these things are watched by more than just your average citizen, so we probably don't want to announce what I'm doing. Yeah, the stream is dying, and I'm fine with that. I mean, to be quite honest with you, like I said, where we're going now is we're gonna head over to meet Stefan to kind of catch up with her. She's gonna add something for Mercado Media as a thank you for him being out here and documenting things that's going on. And then I am actually gonna go home and try and get to bed early for once, instead of being up again and then trying to get through a work day and a stream and everything else. So we're almost there. Should be pulling up here any second. Looks like we've got more people coming. Maybe they're just walking in the street. I could be wrong. Righty here. Nope, I was wrong. They're just walking in the street. Just walking in the street. Alright, what do we got going on over here? So, alrighty here. We're almost there. Alright. We're gonna bring Stefan this peace offering because, you know, Dakota's late. And I don't wanna be a jerk about it. Shut the door. I don't know if you hear that. So here we are. Lock this up. Alrighty here. Alright. Hey, hey, hey!
Hey!
What's going on?
I just realized I have a small little, like, white tarp in the back of my car. Do you need
I have one underneath, so I'll paint too.
But it's underneath.
Hey guys, here we are again. Look at this.
Oh, she's getting picked up.
Bye,
Micah, bye. It was nice to meet you. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you did.
Yay!
Alright.
Hi, Lakota.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine,
Well, you know,
living the dream?
yeah, well, let's go there. Let's go there. So we're here. I brought a peace offering for being late.
You just gotta put smiley faces on.
There you go, smile. I like that. So technically you're smiling. I like it.
Absolutely.
We're gonna set this down here.
We didn't have a designated time.
So here we are, guys. Guess who I just ran into?
Who?
CJ.
Yeah? Bullshit, they haven't left yet?
I don't. Mercado is already down, and I think he flew out to Louisville today.
Yeah, he did.
But I was walking through Civic
Still in
Park.
Kenosha?
Yeah, literally, I just ran into him at Civic Park. I was walking through on the way back over here, and I was like, no, that's not him. And sure enough, it was him.
Nice.
And
Wow.
you know how I could tell? I saw this silhouette
Just walking on the sidewalk.
standing and talking to people over in the park.
Nice. I made sure it was
So,
Do you need tape? Oh shit, I should have tape. It's alright. I have it. Do you need to hold it? Let me trace it.
all right, Steph, we know you're busy, but
Yeah.
maybe you could break down what it is that you're doing.
Okay, so we're gonna put Mercado's logo, which I traced on tattoo paper.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put it on the wall, and then I'm gonna paint it on there. And then I did ask him to send me his signature so I could paint that on.
Slap
for
that
him.
on there too.
Yep. I haven't got that yet because he was traveling all day, obviously. So as soon as he does get it to me, then I'll come back down and I'll put that on
Slap
there.
that on there as well.
Yep.
All right.
Or better yet, he comes down and does it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we got the game plan. We see what Steph is doing. So just gonna go ahead and trace it onto the board here. Gurney Mills, tons of police. Oh, I don't know what he was doing. I just know I ran into him, and like I said, I'm not mad at the guy. I keep telling him goodbye, and then I see him again. Again, it's not terrible.
You probably need it like 3 times that size. Like
Just,
space.
Yeah.
What do you need?
I didn't realize we had that much more space,
'Cause,
but I'll
yeah.
just freehand it. Ain't no biggie.
It's not that difficult. Well, it would be for me. No. Do you need a straight edge of some sort, or do you have?
No.
You can draw a straight line.
Yeah.
I can't.
I can. If you give,
mine would be like.
I was gonna say if you give me a ruler, I can draw a straight line.
Oh, with the ruler, of
Yeah.
course, of course.
If
That's called
otherwise, this body takes in a lot of caffeine, so at some point my hands are really, really shaky. It's a fight at the McDonald's in the parking lot. CJ was videoed. They shut down the stores.
So where do you live? You live in Kenosha, right? Or
Yep.
where?
I actually live right over here just off of 30th and 28th. I'm sorry, 30th and 65th.
You're my neighbor.
Yeah? I didn't do it. I might have done it.
I am.
If something happened,
I don't want to declare my address to
No,
the world,
I don't.
So I am.
Okay.
30th.
Okay. So,
So you're extremely close to me.
Yep, I am
Are
extremely
you in
close
the
to you.
Roosevelt neighborhood side, or are you
I'm on
this side?
I'm on the
You're on the east side, not the west side.
Not the west side. Yep, I'm
You're
on the
probably
east side.
very close to my good friend. who's
Probably.
on this side.
So let's be honest here. I mean, there's about 100,000 people in Kenosha, but on some level, we all probably know somebody that knows somebody that knows us.
For the
We're
most
being
part.
honest.
Oh no, nobody. I'm obsolete.
Not obsolete.
I just obsolete. Thank you. I'm
No,
not good at
you're
English.
not
I
obsolete.
meshed them all. No, it's all good. No, pretty much. That is how it is, though.
All right, will you guys tell her she's not obsolete, please?
No, I'm not. I just was joking.
Yeah, don't, because then you're gonna break our hearts.
It's like Em last night. She friended me, and she's like, "We have 3 friends in common." I'm not that surprised. It is true in Kenosha.
Yeah.
It really is.
So there's been a.
And I'm not from here, so. It's
No, where are you from originally?
Originally California.
Okay.
But I've lived here longer than anywhere. I've been here since '97.
Okay. So, why come from California
to
here?
Maryland.
Okay.
Then to Ohio.
Then to Ohio.
Then here.
Okay, so you see that I can see, but I thought it was like a jump from California.
No,
Where there's nice weather.
And it was uncontrollable. Dad moved me when I was 10.
Okay, gotcha.
To Maryland. Then we moved to Ohio, and then I came to Milwaukee to go to Marquette.
Okay.
And I stayed in Wisconsin.
There you go.
So, that's what I know now.
Look at Steph freehand in that.
She's awesome. And that house I just told you the address, I've been there for 20 years.
Okay, so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you like hot peppers and veggies?
Oh, who doesn't?
Oh, okay.
Who doesn't? If you don't like hot peppers and veggies, we can't be friends.
True that.
So look at this. Steph's up here freehanding with a brush. That is awesome.
It's my garden.
Look at that, guys. Oh man, that looks
So
delicious.
I will get you some stuff.
That is awesome. So, I just kind of want to recap for everybody. I have been terrible at communicating with people because I've had people messaging me and then I work and then I don't get back when I'm supposed to. So, I'm going to apologize to Steph for that too. But I know a lot of you message me sometimes and I can't get to them right away. It's really weird that I have this much stuff going on, so I apologize, but the goal is to at some point be independent enough to where we can kind of continue to do these things a little more frequently so that we can kind of show you everything that's going on
You got enough light?
in Kenosha. That is awesome. As you're going along, I'm just starting to notice something. Is his emblem? Is it? It almost looks like a because I know he is ex-military. It almost looks like a.
Oh, Air Force.
Yeah, it almost looks like
Isn't
a
it-
badge or
isn't
some
the Air
sort.
Force is I don't know if that's other.
Or maybe like a.
Air, but it's usually on their shoulders.
Yeah.
I have.
Almost
I have
looks
tons
like
of
a-
military people in my family. They would know, but
That is awesome.
I bet it. I wonder.
Hey, Steph, real quick.
Yeah.
Great time to plug yourself. I know you're focusing, but I do have people that are on here that are asking, do you have a Facebook page where you do your artwork?
It's just my personal page. It's Steph Lynn, so STEFFLYNN, and then Davis, TADIS.
Wow, that truck could not
She's
have.
a tattoo artist.
That truck could not have picked a more inopportune time to come through. So again, that is Steph, STEFFLYNN, N, 2 N's, sorry guys, Davis, DAVIS. Go check out her stuff.
It's under the Believe in Ink album.
There you go, Believe in Ink album, go check that stuff out. I'm from Ohio and always wanted to move west, but not the West Coast.
We're in Ohio.
We're at in Ohio, Jim. Chevrons, that's what it is. Thank you, Mike. I
Well,
knew
that's
it was
the gas
something.
Station, but
no,
is
no,
that
no.
what they call them in
no,
the
no, no.
military too?
That's what I was talking about. They look like exactly that.
But you realize back in I think it's California, there were Chevron stations.
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah. So whenever you
But
said
they are
that,
called chevrons in the military as well. I didn't know that.
yeah, I just remember that. I didn't. She's a rock star. I'm sorry.
Learn something new every day.
That's
awesome.
So somebody was able to type your name in correctly into the comment section. So don't be surprised if you got people checking out your artwork.
That's awesome.
Do you have anything that you like, prints or anything that you do for sale, or
You could request them and I'll do them.
you guys, you hear that? So guess who's gonna make a request to Steph for some Doctor Who stuff?
All right.
Yep, that took a turn. Somehow we got it back to Doctor Who, but that's what I do.
I like Doctor Who.
I love Doctor Who.
Thank you.
Okay, my buddy CJ, I watched him paint that last night. I just think
Yeah, we were here too. We're putting
Yeah.
Andrew's. Steph is putting Andrew's logo up here.
Yeah.
okay, as long as I know that no one's destroying this shit.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm the one that painted this, so I'm not destroying
I
it.
just wanted to make sure.
Awesome.
Okay, as long as I know that I know that we're destroying it.
Uh,
All right.
You're like the security guard now, right?
I
Awesome.
have been.
That's pretty cool.
So I want to thank Mike for that, because yeah, I knew I was trying to figure out what those were called, but they do look like that. Now that I think about it.
I didn't realize that's what they were called.
Oh, so Jim responded. He said NE, so I'm going to say Northeast? Northeast Ohio?
Okay. I was southwest. Centerville.
Hey, Steph, we have Danielle saying, thank you for showing Mercado Media love.
Absolutely.
And then she's got the gold and black hearts. Right. Yep, that's what I was talking about. In fact, it almost looks like this one, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So that is actually
that's
pretty awesome.
Yeah. For sure.
Good call, Lakota.
You know, I honestly saw his logo, but I thought it was just the one M inside another M. I didn't notice that it was laid out that way. So I'm glad that I sat here and watched you do it.
Free draw on that.
For sure.
I'd be like, erase. White, give me white paint.
You gotta believe. You gotta believe. Mind over matter.
I would have been doing the same thing. I'd have been white paint, hair dryer.
But I'd be
okay.
doing that. I'd be like, okay, I got this. But I'd still be like clouded. I give kudos to me.
I don't think.
So, do you know Centerville?
Centerville.
Yes.
Centerville, Ohio. Yeah.
So I
graduated
have
from
someone.
high school there.
Someone saying biggest pumpkins festival? Question marks.
Pumpkin festival. I don't remember a pumpkin festival, but there probably was. Oh, could be. Don't remember that, but I'm not going to deny it.
Huh. That is a real good question, Bill. I don't.
A.J. Hawk went to Centerville High School.
Did he?
So did Kirk Herbstreit.
I did not know that. Huh. It's amazing how you find out these little things whenever you're out and about talking to people.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
It's the small things in the world. There is
it
a
is
Centerville,
too, isn't it?
Indiana, though, too. But there could be a big pumpkin thing in Centerville. I don't know.
So I don't know if I have to say anything whenever our Harley goes by. I would think not, because unless maybe I got the Harley in the shot as it went by and you could hear it. Maybe. Hey, Nikki. Sophie says, hey. Look, I'm narrating what's going on the comment section. I hope you guys see how much that. So what do we got going on here?
She's gonna see if she has gold because that's what the logo is.
Right.
She lives right down the road, so she just texts somebody to see if she's got it.
Okay.
So we're gonna wait a second, which is kind of okay because then the black can dry and I won't drag my hand across it.
Alrighty here. So we have a lot of Mercado fans on here. So
if they want to come down and put hands on the wall too, I have everything from last night. So you're more than welcome to come down.
Did you guys hear that? So if you're in the Kenosha area,
on the Unity wall, and I think there's another wall on the other side actually that doesn't have anything on it either.
So guys, if you heard that, Steph said if you're in the Kenosha area and you want to stop in so that you can put hands on the wall, come on down. She's got paint so that she can redo everything. We're seeing that she pointed out she could do it on the Unity wall, and then there is the ability to do it over here. Yeah, look, there's a whole section that's already painted kind of white, so it's already pre-ready.
Yeah, a huge section.
Yeah. So if you're in the Kenosha area, stop on down. Let's see if you guys can make this a little bit better. Put some handprints on here. Sign some names. Hold on, we're getting some. So, whoa. CJ's team has a huge favor to ask Stephanie. Is there a way for me to get a hold of you? So Rachel, so that's what she said. She said, hey, Lakota, CJ's team has a huge favor to ask Stephanie. Is there a way for me to get a hold of you?
Rachel Dongolo? All right. If you want to private message me, otherwise I'll look you up and try to get you my number.
There you go. Yeah.
Ask them for yellow or gold paint.
Yes, actually, my hand is already on here. Right there. The pink handprint with the sloppy handwriting.
Welcome back.
Did you plead for yellow or gold paint?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't.
Hey guys, we have a request. If anybody has yellow or gold paint, and you can bring it down to the corner of 63rd Street and 24th Avenue, that would be really appreciated. Yep, my hand is on there. Oh, so Rachel, what Steph said was look her up. So it's Steflin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that wrrong, and you know
No,
I'm
it's
gonna forever.
Steflin. How do you spell her last name?
She's right here. Rachel. D-O-L.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. Okay.
That was so cool that dude that came by making sure that
I'm messaging you right now, Rachel.
There you go, Rach. Joel, sorry. I don't know why I make people's name shorters without asking them. So here's what's going on with Mercado Media. It's right there. All we're waiting on is we got to get some gold paint, right? Is that all it is?
Yeah, I just want to see if somebody has it, then we can get it. Otherwise, I'll figure out a different cool color.
Cool. So if anybody has any gold paint out there, it would be really appreciated if you could run it over here. If not, we'll keep looking. Maybe we'll have to come back another day and document it over again. Hey, are you guys going to eat any of these wings?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was gonna. Yeah, I brought them.
I forgot.
Somebody gave them to me. No, please. I just want to make sure because that's my peace offering for being late.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
I did make the box.
I did not, Sean. Did you post them here or did you message them to the media page? So Rachel said thank you.
Me and Rachel are at Lincoln right now.
Cool.
These wings are
No silhouette of Andrew because Andrew's not here, right? He's already in Louisville. He's doing coverage down there. So this is what you got so far. Look at that. That was done freehand. Steph did that freehand. So she's already got it set up to paint into, so she's going to do the black, and we're hoping that somebody has gold to bring down. Sean, I did not see the Facebook copyright rules. Did you? I'm going to assume that you sent them to my messages. Here, let me check the other phone. What's going on here? I got messages. I did not even see those. What's going on here? Oh, I missed a message, and now I feel bad because I just ran into this person. Sorry, missed this. Sorry. What counting is flagged? So, oh, cool. In most cases, videos. Hold on. Sorry, I'm checking. I've got other messages coming in too. So, yeah, sorry about that. Shiny. In most cases, videos are removed for copyright. And here are a few examples. Yeah, I have those squirrel moments. I do. Your live stream features or plays clips from a movie or video during live broadcasts. You are attempting to stream a live performance or play. There's recording music from a PA or sound system playing in the background. Yeah, that's why. Thank you. Thanks, Sean. So that's why people have been pointing out to me whenever I have been near music, loudspeakers. They're kind enough to jump on and say, hey, we do not own the rights to this music. So because I don't always remember that. You guys have to remember I have only been doing this for on and off. I did it for the first 4 days, so from the 23rd through the 27th. And then we took some time off for family, and then we came back, and again been doing it on and off. So there's still yet a lot that I have to learn. But hopefully we'll kind of get that going. What's going on over here? Thanks, Sean. Well, hopefully whatever's going on, whoever that is, they're okay.
Oh, I figured you would. We're just in that place by, Rainbow Laundromat. Yeah.
Sorry.
Right there. So it was pretty cool.
So yeah, that's what's going on. We're down here by Rainbow Laundromat. Again, if anyone has any gold paint, that would be really awesome if you could bring it down. I know that we may not have a lot of local viewers tonight, but I'm hoping that somebody has something. What else do I got going on? I need to take a look at something. I have enough battery for a little while yet. What's going on here? Nope. You know what's weird is that lately I've been doing a lot of swiping. I seem to get a lot of notifications that maybe I don't want to get. Seems to be on the uptake lately. Oh wait, what test? There was a test? I don't prepare well for tests. Oh wait. Okay.
We were just talking about you.
Oh what?
We're saying nothing.
What did I do? Did I break something?
Absolutely nothing.
No,
You're perfect.
All is good. Has anyone responded that they have yellow or gold paint?
I've got one person that said they do not have gold paint. That is about it.
We just get creative.
Yeah, there is no trolls. I have not seen any. on that. Hold on, I just got a message. I got to respond to that real quick. So yeah, I keep the music tested. Yes, you guys did, so I appreciate that. So that's one of those things that I've got to learn, and like you guys all pointed out, it's going to be a learning curve for me. I think that the best thing is that I'm learning on my own home turf. That Kenosha is not exactly a huge town per se. It's a kind of like a smaller size city. So imagine if I was trying to learn this in Seattle. That would be really kind of jumping into the fire, or somewhere else, Chicago, where it's much bigger. There's going to be a lot more going on, good or bad. That would have been a lot harder to learn, a lot harder of an environment to learn it. So no gold or yellow paint, also out in Gurnee, so it would have been a wait. Sorry. Okay. Wonder if we can mix paints to make gold. So yeah, it's really quiet out here again. As you can see. Not much going on. So this is 63rd Street. Nice and quiet. You still have the uptown area that has its artwork up. Down there is the corner of 22nd where the mattress store was on fire. That area of town you've had people working on to kind of get cleaned up. And we have two ladies hard at work trying to locate paint. Gold. You would think in a town where green and gold is like a big thing, someone would have gold paint.
I thought I had a spray can of it, but I don't. I have a shiny blue. And that's about it. And then the colors that we had last night.
So yeah.
Or I could just do it all black.
She did, didn't she? We've still got people saying you did a great job painting that.
Thank you.
Stephanie said thank you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I wouldn't know what paints to mix though. I'm not an artist. I'm more of a I don't know what I am. Still figuring that out. I should know by the time I finish school. So yeah, we've got this. People out. So yeah. Oh, well, I don't know if we got someone stopping. Hopefully they got gold paint.
I'm probably just gonna paint it black.
So red and green make yellow. Oh. I didn't know that. I failed coloring in kindergarten. Oh, somebody's making a phone call on their stereo. What's going on here? I've got messages coming in.
So me paint one thing, we come back again and like.
I was gonna say, I mean.
Glitter or whatever, and put it on top of it later. Yeah. This is where you need all the kids from last night, because I bet all those girls had like all these little kits, that make like everything.
I probably have one of those kits, but I don't know where it is in mine.
I
got a whole thing of crap.
See, and that's the thing is I had tons of them.
Oh wait, so we've got someone saying tell Steph to do black for now, and then can be rimmed in gold. I will get with her when I get the paint.
I had like all those like small bottles and kind of paint I finally got rid of them because
Oh no, no doubt that the picture, or I'm sorry, the art definitely looks great. But Mercado did, or Andrew did send something over to Steph asking if she could add it. So, and definitely Andrew came in and kind of helped out and represented Kenosha. So we want to make sure he gets, not we, obviously, Steph and Mercado want to make sure he gets on the board too.
better to free draw it than this girl.
Yeah, Steph kind of free-handed the emblem up there, which is awesome. And then we should have asked the security guard if he
If he had any paint.
or if he wanted to go on a paint run.
Yeah, I don't know. I just looked. Menards is closed. Lowe's is closed because I was thinking they were open till 10.
Oh yeah.
Even Walmart's closed.
Yeah. A lot of the places are still sticking to
curfew law.
yeah.
Curfew, whatever. Checked Walgreens. They got shit. I mean, that
Which-
was open. But
With how crazy
is
things
Family
got, who
Dollar
can blame
open?
'em?
Probably not.
Probably not. No.
I'm just trying to think of not the one here, but I'm just trying to.
No, I think Steph knows how to make the gold. Wait, to make gold paint.
She said you couldn't really mix these paints well.
Not the paints that I have. I can't make gold out of.
Oh yeah, she's saying the paints that she has, she wouldn't be able to make gold out of. But I think the reality is it's too late for paint. That actually rhymed. I didn't
That's
realize that when I
wrong.
said that out loud. No, Meyer is closed. I actually I left there before I head out. They were on the their hours are posted. I think 10.
It's not 10 yet.
It means they're
It's
not closed. right?
9:36. What's still open?
Meyer.
Ooh, I didn't even think of Maya.
Good call. Who was that? Samantha Lynn. Good call, Samantha.
They're still open.
So the question becomes I mean, it takes about, what? If you're driving the speed limit, 15 minutes to get there from here?
Yeah.
It's doable.
Do I try and run to Meyer real quick, or do we wait? We wait? Okay.
So, Steph has
Damn
made
it,
the
where were
executive
you
decision
10
that it's...
minutes ago.
Yes, Sam.
We got all weekend to come back.
No, I tried to get a Meyer, when was it? 2 nights ago. I was making habanero jelly. And I pecked it.
Oh.
It was the night that the curfew got canceled, where it was
Gotcha.
supposed to be 9 and it got canceled. It's, what time is it? It was like 8. And I'm like, yes, no curfew. I go
That's a good
driving.
question.
They had the semi closing off the whole parking
Yeah.
lot. I'm like, damn it, they're still on curfew time.
Well, here's the deal, guys. You guys have got a lot of wonderful suggestions, but as you can see, Steph has already started to fill in the M. So I think the plan is that she's going to come back at another time. Actually, Steph, instead of me guessing, what is the plan?
That's the plan.
She's going to see. There you go. She's going to come back at another time.
That's a big old ass you recording right now. That motherfucker, I'll clap that bitch.
Hey, that's a great damn artist.
Sorry.
All right,
That's a
thank
great
you.
artist.
Thank you, sir.
I just have to be me, okay?
Mhm.
I'm not from Kenosha. I am from Chicago, so I gotta keep it West Side, honey. You feel me? And listen, you are my type because you the one out here making everything happen, and they the ones watching you.
Thank you.
Hear me? And I'm gonna bite your booty cheek right
No.
That'd be funny as hell though if I just beat your booty cheek while you was doing that. You would slap me and everything, and I'll take that. But it wasn't her sexual harassment. It was just a bite on the booty cheek. You like that though? Just say you like it. No, no. You her boyfriend?
No, a friend.
Okay,
I'm definitely her friend. Yep.
Yes. The answer would be yes.
I'm gone.
All right.
I'm gone. I live right here.
You're cool.
Listen, I live right
I
here.
thought you said you weren't from here.
I live right here. Don't mean I'm from here.
I get you. I get you.
Hello. Is there a difference? Is anybody that lives in Vegas that's from Vegas? Not many. Not many.
Probably not. How long have you been living here?
When this shit happened, I just moved 3 months ago.
Oh, really? So very newly.
Yes.
Welcome to Kenosha.
No,
There it
welcome
is.
to nowhere.
It's not so much nowhere anymore.
No, exactly. This shit is on the map.
Oh,
Where the
there-
telescope?
it's like
Hold on,
way
where's
up.
the telescope?
Yeah,
This
exactly.
shit took over Chicago.
Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy.
What?
No, but I hear what you mean because I'm not from here, but I live here. My name is Aubrey.
Yeah.
I got a story to tell.
I'll come back and probably outline it, a pretty good outline in gold.
Mike, nice to meet you.
Nice.
Mike from Chicago that now
Sure.
lives here.
Would be closed by the time anyone could get there. Yeah, that's kind of the
Yeah.
judgment call.
Oh,
That's why I said we'll just
I've
come
been
back.
here now since 97. So I felt
Yeah, I think that's the assessment.
Hey, it's gonna come back.
Yeah.
It's gonna come back. You think? Well,
Do that again.
Okay.
Just say.
I think isn't it out west? I used to work.
So look, hold on. Let's do this. Okay, guys. We got the Mercado Media emblem up there. Steph's gonna come back and outline it with gold. You got people saying good job. Of course,
Thank you
always wonderful
so
work.
much.
Well, yeah.
We gotta get the
I like
other.
that. I just read that. Double F Steph.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
my
read
nickname.
that. I just read
Because
that.
it's Steph with 2 F's.
14, 9, 8.
Yeah, I mean, these are all wonderful suggestions, guys, but I think Steph is kind of wanting to wrap it up. Just looks like
I mean, if people want to come down and do their hands, I'm down to
they keep
stay.
saying go to Walgreens, get hobby paints. You can go through the drive-thru.
I would feel really fancy, like if
That
I
would-
drove to the drive-thru.
Yeah,
and
we're
was
just
like,
here for
"Can I have
paint."
some acrylic paint, please?"
Gold, and you're ordering gold
Yeah,
too.
gold, yeah.
We need some gold acrylic
Do I have to
paints.
hold my pinky up?
The new Grey Poupon commercial.
For sure.
Okay, guys, I didn't notice this yesterday. I mean, I read her nickname is Double F Steph. I like that. So I gotta admit, the one thing that I like about this new journey of mine is all the people I've gotten to meet and people that I got to kind of say, hey, look, I know Steph, I know Aubrey, I know people in Kenosha. So guys, the reason why I bring that up is please get out. If you want to come down and put paint hands on the board, come out and just hang out,
It's
get
a
to know your
lost
community.
art. It's a
Yeah,
lost art for real.
get up.
We gotta teach the younger generation
That
that's
looks
how
good.
you communicate.
Yeah.
You know? They're not gonna know how to do that.
So I couldn't agree with you more, Steph.
North side, because you could do like
I'm
some,
gonna do a
again,
really
I'm not good at it.
bold outline
You
of
could
it.
do some gold that's gonna somehow reflect. I don't know what you would call it. It's kind of like the textured board I was trying to think about last night.
I remember it took you forever to do that. That was funny.
So Kathy wants to know is that she has canary yellow. Will that work?
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
or
yeah.
we can, yeah.
Yeah. Hey Kathy, you heard that right? Steph said yes. That will definitely work.
For
She
sure.
said that with
Canary
gusto and
It's like a
enthusiasm.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't have.
I'm down.
How you doing, Aubrey?
Down with that.
I don't.
Remind me if I go anywhere to take you with me, because you seem like a really great bodyguard.
I will do my. Oh. I'm really bad.
No, I respect
That's
it.
okay.
I respect
appreciate
it.
that. When I get in situations like that, I just kind of like freeze. And I really don't know what to say, and then I just get nervous, and then I laugh.
If it's myself, it's a different situation. If it's somebody I'm with, it's like I will.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird how that works, though?
In a heartbeat, be like, I got my own shit. I don't get away from my friend. It's
Oh wait, Kathy said she's heading over.
Oh, awesome! I can't wait to meet you.
Yes, Kathy, we all can't wait to meet you.
And
But
then
Steph,
I still made friends after that too. So I mean, hey.
Yeah.
I ain't never turning back.
Always.
It's my first time on Mount
so that's going to be awesome. And if anybody else, while Kathy's on her way down, if anybody else wants to come down and kind of slap your hand on the board,
Anybody.
Or this board? Or there's more board around the corner?
For sure.
There, you can do that.
Got lots of paint.
Steph has lots of paint, which is fun.
Long time no see.
So what do we got going on here, guys? That's the best part is look at all this. Look at all this space. Look at all this space. Come fill it up with hands. Look at all this. Got all this stuff. Come down. Come slap some hands on this.
And I didn't look to see who you were or what it was. Again, I didn't look to see.
You're good. You're good.
I didn't look to
You're good. What's your name?
Peace.
I'm Steph.
I didn't look to
Unity.
see. I didn't look to see where it was coming from.
Oh yeah, things are definitely quiet tonight. If you can't tell from my yawning, it's really quiet tonight. Very, very quiet tonight. Yep. My hand is right there. The bright pink one with the sloppy handwriting. That would be me. So, yep. What do we got here for battery? Good, just making sure. One thing I love about this phone is it charges uber fast.
I get my grays colored, but that's it. I just get my grays colored. That's it. That's it. Color my roots. Take away my gray, which is starting to come back out again. I think I'm doing. Hey, you know, when you get old,
you always so lucky.
I don't know that it's facing the wrong way. It is up. So in some areas of Kenosha, what will happen is that the stop sign will be on this side and this side, so that no matter what, you can see it from both sides. So as you're coming from that way, you can still see this sign. And of course, whenever you're coming from this way, you can still see, where'd it go? That sign. So that's how they do that. And the weird thing is that you're right, it's not on all Kenosha street signs. So for example, right over here, that's not the thing over here, right? So as you can see, nope. You only got the one facing the right way. Oh ho, look at that. Our hero has arrived. Do you mind?
I'm sorry, am I in your way? Okay.
Thank you.
Everyone say thanks to Kathy.
Thank you,
Thank
Kathy.
you, Kathy.
Have a good night. Be safe. Watch her.
That is awesome. So as you guys saw, Kathy just arrived, dropped off the paint. Steph is about to go ahead and get this gold or this canary yellow added.
It's really bright.
Look at that. Oh yeah, that's definitely real bright.
Yeah.
Tell your kids that are around my age, don't feel intimidated.
my kids that are around your age. How the fuck old do you think I am? Jesus.
I'm kidding.
All right, just check it.
How old do you think I am?
I'm not gonna guess. I hate the guessing.
I'm saying, just give me an
game.
idea.
My kid's as old as you are.
Listen.
Are
That's
you?
not a bad
You're
thing.
upper 20s. Right. All right. So you think I have kids that are upper 20s?
I don't know. I'm asking.
God,
There's no other yellow on here.
No, I don't. My eldest is 19.
See? See, I don't know. What you had
It's all good. It's all good.
My ex-girlfriend, she had her first when she was 13.
Oh, there she goes.
She's 27 with a 15-year-old.
I didn't have mine till
She's 27 with a 15-year-old. So that's why I said that, not because of you. Oh, you're
with
still
the
good, too.
bright
I can't wait.
lights. I think it'll show tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Pretty good.
I think,
Light.
yeah, I think it'll pop out.
It's too bright out here with that. Nice. You too, Mike. Have a good night.
Here, you'll be able to see it better.
Oh, here.
yeah,
I got you.
Absolutely.
I got you. Hold on.
Hey, it's
Where is my
dripping,
light?
Hun. Do you need more
Uh-oh.
paper towels? Shit, I didn't bring paper towels.
Oh, well, apparently my light isn't working. Because you know why?
Because you're on a video.
Here, hold on.
Look here, Miss Know-It-All. Lakota is working on minimal brain cells after the last couple weeks.
Oh, my light's not too bright.
Didn't get to sleep until 2:30 in the morning, and I still went to work.
Oh, yeah, you too, huh?
Yeah.
That sucks, doesn't it? Like, I felt like I was dragging all day.
I have a pretty legit job, so I was alright.
Do you need
Caffeine.
the lighter, or was it just to see?
I was just showing.
That didn't make much sense. Do
No.
you need the lighter, or was
No.
it just to see?
I was just letting you guys
to see how it popped.
Yeah.
It's gonna pop. No, that'll show.
So there are moments.
So that was Kathy. That was very cool.
Mm-hmm. Kathy is awesome.
Canary yellow for the win.
Kathy, if you jump on the live stream, thank you again for bringing that in. That was awesome. I just heard somebody. What happened?
No, I just wanted to have one.
No, I thought I heard somebody laughing. They were.
In the car.
I feel like I can move a little better now that Mr. Knight.
It's a holiday weekend. People are getting crazy.
That's right. It's like
I'm getting crazy painting.
and you're getting jobs. Yeah.
There you go.
Where are these wings from?
Mr. Wings. So they're a little pop-up. Oh, yeah. So I was walking through downtown, went by Public Brewery, and they had a pop-up for Mr. Wings. And they had all kinds of wings out there. And they came over.
Wet.
You need, what do you need?
The black is wet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you gotta wait.
Yeah, they had it kind of out on the sidewalk. Oh, it smelled so good walking by.
They're delicious.
Yeah. And then they said, "Hey, come back. Take this with you."
If I had a blow dryer, I have an outlet in the car.
Are these hot ones?
I don't know. I didn't.
How quick did
Ooh, I want to try this
That
one.
paint dries pretty quick.
The Parmesan ones are fire. I had one of those.
That dries pretty quickly.
So, guys, that's what we got going
I had
on
to
here.
wait for that black though a little bit more. I started.
We're
doing
gonna
the
try
yellow,
this
I was
now.
Running into the yellow, so
I love how the colors look pretty stupid.
I like that Mercado's the only one that has yellow.
Oh,
on this
yeah,
whole
that's
wall.
true. You're right.
Oh my goodness,
It's gonna make him stand out.
these are fire.
Are they? Okay, now I have to try that. And I just like picked out.
I don't know what this is, but it is good.
So I should have just grilled and brought it here.
We could have paint and dinner instead of paint and sip.
Oh, it'll still be stuck.
Yeah, Matt. I see that. That's why I like to make sure that I'm live streaming some of the guys that are out there. So I think I'm gonna start following Rebellion Baby. I know I follow Malcontent Tango a lot. I like to make sure that we do watch parties for them. The stuff that happens in Portland is kind of a little bit more regular, so I'm going to kind of make sure that we continue to follow that as well. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. So I have a viewer that says, are you still going to paint light rays from the camera?
There's a handprint in front of the camera now.
Good
but
point.
I still can make it work. I can do little ones for sure.
Yep. So she, with the handprint there, it'll make it a little difficult, but she definitely wants to do it.
Good call on my original idea too.
What were you gonna do?
I thought about it, but I was like, I don't know.
What were you gonna do?
Light rays coming from the camera.
Oh, okay. Okay. I get it.
I got paper towels in here.
I have my
So, I don't know if Mr. Wings Kenosha is watching, but you guys rock.
Your hands are
So, thank you so much. So what'll probably happen is once I'm done going live, I will go ahead and start doing a watch party for other streamers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my goodness, this stuff is so good.
It is, and those ones right there that you're about to get, they're so good. I don't care.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what kind of sauce that is, but it's like the right amount of spicy, the right amount of sweet.
So, thank you for joining us, guys. Lakota with Lakota Lichtwalt Media here. We are on the corner of 63rd Street and 24th Avenue. Seth is finishing up the emblem for Mercado Media, making sure that Mercado gets some Kenosha love as well. And Seth is waiting for the
Black to dry a little bit more.
Oh, I'm plugging them every chance I get. I don't want to have my mug on the camera while I'm eating. Wow, this is really good. So if it seems quiet to you guys, that's because I've yeah, I got food in my mouth, so I apologize. What?
Oh, nothing. No, you're good.
I got food in my mouth. I feel bad because I know they're all there.
Oh.
They're probably like, what is all that smacking of lips? And
We can hold your camera for you.
oh yeah, that is exactly why it's quiet right now. The wings are real good. I'm not gonna lie. So as I said before, we're just waiting for the paint to dry, and by we I mean I'm not well with art. So Steph is waiting for the black paint to dry so she can go ahead and touch it up with the gold or the canary yellow. Thanks, Janet. Now I'm going to be very self-conscious about it. So, toss that in the garbage. I want to. Ooh, these look like hot.
He's almost. Every time you go back in there, you're like, ooh, ah.
So there. It's like a food roller coaster. Ooh. Ah.
It's the chicken wing of Skittles. No. I didn't say that right.
It's the Skittles of chicken wings?
There you go.
There we go.
At least I caught it. Reverse order.
Somebody just commented that he just realized that we are literally watching paint dry.
We are.
Uh-huh. Right now you guys are watching the...
It's a little more damp out here than it was last night, so it's taking a little bit longer to dry.
Oh, look at this. Wing shot.
Chicken wing.
Wing shot. Another wing shot.
No. Look at I was like previewing your live on my phone, and it was just stuck on your chicken wing for like 3 seconds.
Yep.
Pretty funny.
Look at you like,
That's why I don't show my face on camera too much, because then if they saw me in public, hey, you're the moron that was waving his half-eaten wing around in front of the camera.
how old are they?
My daughter is 18 and my son is 12.
Okay. But both in school here in Kenosha? Or
No.
18-year-old graduated? Or?
My 18-year-old is graduated, and my son goes to a charter school in Racine.
Okay. Where'd your 18-year-old go? Same charter school?
Trimper.
So she'd be, is she in college? Or?
No, she hasn't started
Okay.
college. She's
But it would be, so it's her first year out?
Mhm.
Okay. So she's right in between my two kids. My kids go to Trumper.
Yeah?
Well, my one kid, my eldest graduated. He's a sophomore at Purdue now.
Really?
My youngest is a senior at Trumper.
Hey, Janet, no laughing at me.
Is your daughter in any like band or orchestra or anything like that?
No, she did volleyball.
Volleyball.
Mm-hmm. Look, guys, I want to show you that I don't waste chicken wings. That's what happens. We don't waste the meat. Look, I should get a cookie. I should get a cookie for finishing all my food.
Can't leave the meat. Don't have any cookies. Are you asking people to bring you cookies?
No, I'm just saying that if I eat all my meat, I should be able to. I'll probably go home and eat like a box of Nutty Buddies if I'm being honest.
What was it? Chris had zingers last night. I didn't even know zingers still existed. Oh,
I don't know. Donna Fremont would like to know that she's.
Yep, if you don't teach them mates.
So Donna,
Definitely Pink Floyd.
real quick, Donna Fremont would like to know, with all the free wall around the other side, can there be a silhouette of Mercado done from his photo?
Yes. A
So?
side portrait of his body, yes. I can blow it up.
Yeah, so Steph's saying yes.
Like a projector.
I don't know if CJ has left yet. I do know that, we ran into him, about an hour ago? We were downtown Kenosha, and we were going through the park, and we managed to run into him and some other people at the, whatever was going on in Civic Park.
Not with it as wide as
So actually, I don't know if you guys heard, but what I understood, Mercado was going to send Steph his signature, and she was going to kind of go ahead and trace that onto the wall.
She was waiting for his
Look, I don't know why he's still here. All I know is I ran into him. That's all I can tell you guys. Sure. No, I don't think that's the case. I think maybe curfew kicked in or whatever the case may be. And what they did is they said, okay, we got to go. And maybe they didn't get an opportunity to come back. But yeah, you guys are right. This would be an awesome place. Maybe, I don't know if here is good because look, there's a chunk missing. Right? But here, you got it blank? Oh, relatively blank. I'm sure they'll be back. But remember, it might be a good thing that it wasn't completed because now there's an area for Mercado's silhouette to go. Yeah, no problem. like I said, I don't know what's going on. I just know I ran into him, and there's a lot of ideas that are being presented. If I remember right, what we learned yesterday is that a lot of the artwork on these boards are going to be, pardon me, are going to be auctioned off to help raise funds for impacted areas of Kenosha, which would be really awesome. Yep, that's what we're kind of hoping, is to see them auctioned off to get to raise funds to help rebuild Kenosha. That would be awesome. Wow. They did me dirty on the comments just now. Somebody suggested that I should get a silhouette, but mine would be eating a wing. I don't want to be on a silhouette eating something. That would just be really kind of depressing.
That's what they said.
Yes. See, look. Your shadow is eating. Oh, wait, no. Your shadow is eating. I was wrong. Can I get one of these?
Yeah.
Oh.
What kind of phone is it?
This is a. This is a One Plus.
Resolution or whatever.
Yeah, this is what's called a OnePlus 7 Pro. So, in case anybody that missed it, so what I'm going to do is I still have to do this, but I'm going to get this screenshot. I got to get a screenshot of Carol as my my background picture.
Yeah, but it's a graphic. It's not a.
Well, thank you for that. Mr. Wings is awesome. You guys, if you have a chance, again, please, if you're in the Kenosha area, if you're going to be out this weekend, Mr. Wings is going to be down at Public Brewing Company all weekend long. It is Labor Day weekend, so please make sure you get down there, check them out. So, I don't own the copyright to this music. I got to keep saying that every time we hear music. So I'm not sure what the copyright violations are. So yeah, we just got to make sure that we keep saying that. Thanks, guys. We really appreciate it. We really do. Steph is out here working hard. Aubrey's out here working hard. I'm out here barely working, holding a camera.
I didn't realize there was stuff like that.
So what?
No, boards.
So as you can see. Yeah, that's what they were saying. That's why they were asking if it was possible to kind of maybe throw a silhouette of Mercado up there.
Trying to figure out what they were trying to draw. Yeah, if I can get them to send me a picture, I can definitely do that.
You guys heard it here. Steph said if somebody, we'll reach out to Mercado Media and see if you can send a side shot silhouette that we can get blown up and kind of get that done. Now, if that's the case, here's the thing, guys. I want you to remember that Steph's doing a lot of work, so maybe we could throw her some support her way. Maybe somebody could buy a couple of things off you. That would be awesome, right? I mean, you're out here doing work. I think it would be nice if people. Oh, wait.
I'm gonna get her to do a hat for me.
Oh, Oh, Carol, I am definitely putting the screenshot of your hands on CJ's butt as my background picture for my media page. That's what's going to happen.
Did she get both hands, or was it just the one?
No, she got both hands.
Nice,
She
nice.
1000% got both hands on there. So
Yeah.
Fucking big. I love this dude. Are you, oh, where's your glass? You know, I figured you were walking and drinking with your box of wine.
Just got off work.
Bought it for my brother-in-law. I just got off work.
Steph, more compliments. Fantastic work.
Thank you.
I kind of just tried to laugh at the painting on my work because I think it needed to have a better choice of words. It said, "Be the light," and I'm a liquor store.
The beacon of lights.
Yeah. A better choice of words, but I thought it was kind of hilarious. I walked out and went.
It takes me a while to come out with words sometimes. Steph could tell you that.
Yes, Carol, you definitely got 2 hands and a hug. Good on you, mate.
You too. Be safe. Absolutely.
Have a nice night.
All the women in Kenosha are very jealous of her hands.
I wonder how many like marriage proposals you got. Yeah, you gotta think about it. I'm sure there was quite a few.
So Danielle says that she just messaged Andrew. See if we can get that picture. I'm sure you have a direct line to Andrew too, right?
I just have the media page. I was messaging mods on there today. But they were pretty quick about getting back to me too, so. But he could also get my number, or whoever can get my number from CJ too, because he has it, so.
So
And
just
so
so
does Rachel now.
Oh yes, Rachel has your number, who is part of Mercado's team, and then of course CJ has your number. So if Mercado wants to reach out, they told me he is and I will try to get it. There's a pic of it on CJ. Well, I think it would probably be easy to pull a picture of him from his media page, but I think there's still we have to reach out and make sure that it's okay or something like that, right?
Not only that, but if it's more of a pose versus just a screenshot of him, you know, out there, it'd be way easier to do than trying to pull it from a media clip or a screenshot.
Right.
Just because it was a clean shot of CJ, that's why it came out the way that it did.
Right.
Versus having to try to find the grooves of the face and everything like that.
No, Danielle. I just kind of wanted to let you know. So please keep reaching out. So all we want to do is try and make sure that if we get this done, that one, Andrew has some input in which picture, I guess, especially if it's a side pose, kind of silhouette. But as you heard Steph explain, it's a little bit harder to kind of pull what's existing as far as a screenshot or something and use it. It might be easier to just go ahead and have him send something that he wants, knowing that it's going to be a silhouette side shot, kind of like that. Where's the fire? I have no idea what you're referencing, to be honest with you. Oh, yes, please. Thank you so very much.
It's warm, but
Oh no, water's water.
it's liquid.
It's liquid
So-
sustenance.
I don't know if you guys can really see it, but I'll put my light on it.
I think it looks really
So let's take a look, guys. So yeah, you can definitely see. Oh no, you can. Oh,
yeah,
It's close.
You totally can.
yep, you definitely could see the yellow / gold on there. That is great.
It's like leave your light there for a second.
Awesome job, Steph.
Thanks.
Oh yeah. I want to get CJ TV hand. Got it. Yeah, you can totally see.
Got it.
I got you.
Oh, thank you. Look at you. You were so awesome. Thank you so
I put
very
it on
much.
crooked though. Hold
I'm
on.
still remembering when that
That's a
one-
bad job.
That one little girl put her hand her nose.
Had a same joke that somebody made yesterday, but
I'm still remembering when the one little girl put her hand over the other one. And they were like, oh. And then Shawnee was so cool. She's like, it's like they're high-fiving.
Yeah. that's what I said too.
I was like that, or did you say it first? Somebody
It
did.
doesn't matter.
But I was like,
don't
that
remember
was
the-
like the coolest, like to take away from like, and make it like, and it really does. Look
And
that
that they're
way.
opposite,
It's
yeah.
so cool. I hadn't looked at it closely. Until this now.
Look, you got veggies. Eighth and 48th by St. Elizabeth. Huh. I wasn't aware of that. So yeah. As you guys saw, Steph did a wonderful job. Thank you, Steph.
No problem. Thank you.
Guys, remember, Stefflyn, Stefflynn Davis. Go to her Facebook page, and where are they going to go to look at your artwork again?
The Believe in Ink album underneath my photos.
Believe in Ink album. And again, guys, she is out here. She's kind of trying to make sure that the people that came in and helped out are represented. So if you have the opportunity, kind of go ahead and throw some support her way. Look, I've got all that chicken wing stuff on my tongue. That's why I'm tripping over it. So please make sure that you go into her page, checking out her work. Reach out to her. She said that if there's something that you want done, she'd be more than happy to help you or get that done and send that out to you. Send her some business. Again, she's doing some hard work out here, and especially if she's going to do that silhouette of Mercado. Definitely Mercado deserves the silhouette, but let's make sure that we're taking care of the artist that's doing it as well. So we got, so I just learned something. If I don't want my picture taken, I can do this, and then Aubrey runs.
I also wanted to say as well, like, if you or any of you or any people that you know want to paint on the wall on the other side, you can hit me up and we can get together. I can bring everything down or whatever. You can private message me or post on my wall, whatever.
That's actually a wonderful idea, guys. So what Steph just offered is that if people want to come down sometime and actually finish painting the other wall, doing handprints or something else, let her know, because she'd like to. And I've watched Steph. She enjoys doing this. I want to make sure she does get credit and that she's not just out here doing whatever. But I have watched her work, and she really kind of enjoys doing this work. So her name again is Stefflyn. I keep tripping over that. It's STEFFLYNN Davis, DAVIS at. No, there is no at. Don't pay attention to that. Just go look that up on Facebook. So, yep, you got people dropping her name in there.
Share Lakota's stream.
Thank you. I got to tell you guys, I met Aubrey and Steph last night. First of all, they're really awesome, really sweet. I know that if I ever need a bodyguard, I'm going to actually ask Aubrey to go with me. I'm not even going to lie.
She had my back.
Yep.
For real.
Yep.
My backside.
I felt like I was completely failing as a human being because before I could say anything, Aubrey was like, hey, you don't start that shit around here. I respected it. So that's why whenever I go to buy a car, I need backup, Aubrey's going to come with me. So, guys, again, please go to Steph's page, check her out. If you guys want to go ahead and do the artwork, reach out, let her know. We're going to have her reach out to Mercado Media. We'll see what he can do to send something over. What I would like to do, if that's the case, I would love to see more than just Steph out here doing the work. Maybe we could set it up to where she has a lot of people out here helping, and at that time we could also do more artwork. Got people from Indiana saying hi, and that way we can kind of do a lot of stuff all at once, and you're not doing one thing by yourself and maybe do a whole bunch of other little stuff at the same time.
Yeah, and it doesn't just have to be handprints. If you guys have ideas that you want but you don't think you can draw it, we can get together and we can draw it on the wall and you can paint it.
There you go.
Paint that you're clearing out during your clearing out of COVID time.
There you go. All right, guys. So as you guys can see, Steph came down here, threw some Mercado Media love up. So I'm actually going to check out for the night. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you guys all in the next one.